Have you ever bought a coin just because it was trending, only to see it crash days later? The secret might lie in something most traders overlook: tokenomics. In this video, we'll break down how supply, inflation, and utility shape a token's value, and how understanding these elements can help you make smarter investments. Whether you're new to crypto or aiming to go pro, this knowledge is your roadmap to avoid hype traps and find long-term winners. Stay tuned as we decode tokenomics in simple terms that could transform your portfolio. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on key crypto strategies. 1. The basics of tokenomics. Tokenomics is the economic system behind a cryptocurrency or token. It defines how tokens are created, distributed, and used in the ecosystem. Just like a country's economy, good tokenomics can support sustainable growth. Bad tokenomics can cause inflation, poor demand, and price crashes. It involves studying supply caps, issuance models, and circulation strategies. It also includes understanding what drives demand and what creates utility. Tokenomics helps you spot which projects are built for value, not just hype. It's the foundation for assessing long-term investment potential. Without good tokenomics, even strong tech can fail. This concept separates solid assets from speculative noise. Knowing the basics gives you an edge in every trade you make. 2. Total supply, the circulating supply. Not all tokens in existence are actively in circulation. Understanding this matters. Total supply is the max number of tokens that will ever exist. Circulating supply refers to what's currently available to the market. A token might seem cheap, but hidden supply can create future dumping pressure. This difference helps you calculate real market cap and token valuation. Circulating supply affects immediate liquidity and volatility. Watch for projects with large upcoming unlocks or vesting schedules. Use sites like CoinGecko or Token Unlocks to verify numbers. Projects with transparent and slow releases often show more stability. Avoid coins where insiders control most of the unreleased supply. 3. Inflation rate, the silent killer. Crypto inflation refers to how quickly new tokens are added to the supply. High inflation can quietly erode your investment over time. Projects must justify inflation with increasing utility or rewards. If not, prices fall as the market struggles to absorb the new supply. Bitcoin's low and decreasing inflation is a reason for its long-term value. Proof-of-stake projects often offset inflation through staking rewards. Always ask, how are new tokens entering circulation, and who receives them? A 100% APY reward might sound great, but can destroy price if inflation isn't managed. Low inflation models attract long-term holders and institutional capital. 4. Token utility and real use cases. Token utility refers to what you can actually do with a token. Does it grant access, pay for services, or stake for rewards? A utility token with real-world demand has stronger long-term price support. Tokens used only for speculation are more prone to pump and dump cycles. Ask, does this token power a network, secure it, or incentivize users? Look for tokens that serve as gas, voting rights, or governance tools. Usage within DeFi platforms or metaverses increases daily demand. Watch for growing transaction volume, not just price spikes. Projects adding more utility over time attract stickier user bases. Without use cases, tokens lose relevance and investor interest. 5. Vesting schedules and unlocks. Vesting schedules determine when early investors and team members can sell. Sudden unlocks often lead to price dips as tokens hit the market. Projects that stagger their unlocks protect retail investors from heavy dilution. Use token release charts to predict supply shocks before they happen. Avoid coins with massive unlock events and little liquidity support. Transparency in the vesting process builds community trust. Projects with long vesting periods often show stronger commitment. Look at who's getting unlocked tokens. Are they likely to sell or hold? Always check investor and team allocations before entering a trade. Early awareness of unlocked timelines lets you plan entries and exits wisely. 6. Burn mechanisms and scarcity models. Burning reduces the circulating supply by permanently removing tokens. Some projects burn tokens with every transaction or from revenues. This creates artificial scarcity, boosting long-term price potential. Binance's BNB burn program is a prime example of deflationary design. Ethereum's EIP-1559 now burns part of its gas fees, adding value. Burn mechanisms reward holders by reducing inflation or supply pressure. Make sure the burn model is verifiable and on-chain. Projects without real utility can't benefit from burns, they need usage. Scarcity only matters if people want what's scarce. Token burns, when done right, align user incentives with price appreciation. 7. Staking rewards and incentives. Many tokens offer staking rewards for locking up your holdings. This reduces circulating supply and rewards loyal investors. Rewards must balance with inflation too high and price suffers. Check if rewards are sustainable or just funded by emissions. Solid projects offer utility-backed staking, not just high APYs. Yield from real fees or services is stronger than token printing. Also examine lockup periods and unstaking rules. Platforms with flexible staking often see better user retention. Governance rights through staking add an extra utility layer. Good incentive systems increase user engagement and token longevity. 8. Token allocation and distribution. Token allocation shows who owns what and how much. A healthy project distributes tokens fairly across the community, team, and investors. Too much in the hands of a few leads to potential dumps. Check white papers and tokenomics charts for allocation breakdowns. Community-focused projects often reserve large chunks for incentives. Look for team allocations with long vesting to avoid early exits. Balanced distribution prevents whales from manipulating prices. Exchanges and liquidity pools should also be considered. Transparency here reveals a project's long-term intentions. 9. Governance and token voting power. Governance tokens give holders the right to vote on project decisions. This includes changes to code, fees, or future directions. The more tokens you hold, the more influence you usually have. It's a way to decentralize decision-making and empower users. Projects with active governance are often more resilient and innovative. Voter participation is a good health indicator of a community. Watch for whale dominance, it can centralize power unfairly. Governance rights give tokens a functional purpose beyond trading. It turns investors into stakeholders with real impact. 10. How tokenomics impact price. Every aspect of tokenomics eventually shows up in the chart. Low supply, real utility, controlled inflation, and fair distribution drive sustainable price growth. Bad tokenomics lead to price crashes, exit scams, and fading communities. Price is just a reflection of underlying token health. Study tokenomics like you'd study a company's financials and stocks. Long-term investors use this to find diamonds in the rough. Price pumps can be deceiving if they're not backed by good token design. Tokenomics lets you separate hype from substance. If you've ever wondered why some tokens soar while others sink, now you know it all comes down to tokenomics. From inflation rates to supply caps, utility to burn rates, everything connects to how a token performs in the wild. The smarter you get about these mechanics, the more confident and profitable your crypto journey becomes. Don't just invest blindly, invest with insight. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. If you found value in this breakdown, smash that like button, share this video, and make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next big strategy.